Andrew Jackson, the seventh President of the United States, is known for his populist approach and strong leadership style. Here are 10 notable quotes attributed to him, along with explanations. One man with courage makes a majority. Jackson emphasized the impact that a single courageous individual can have. Courage can inspire and lead others, creating a powerful force for change. The brave man, inattentive to his duty, is worth little more to his country than the coward who deserts her in the hour of danger. Jackson believed that bravery must be coupled with a sense of duty and responsibility. Mere courage without commitment to one's obligations is not enough to serve the nation. I weep for the liberty of my country when I see at this early day of its successful experiment that corruption has been imputed to many members of the House of Representatives and the rights of the people have been bartered for promises of office. Jackson was deeply concerned about political corruption and the erosion of democratic principles. He feared that public officials were compromising the rights of the people for personal gain. It is to be regretted that the rich and powerful too often bend the acts of government to their own selfish purposes. Jackson criticized the influence of wealth and power on government, believing that the rich often manipulate political processes for their own benefit, undermining fairness and justice. Every good citizen makes his country's honor his own and cherishes it not only as precious, but as sacred. He is willing to risk his life in its defense and is conscious that he gains protection while he gives it. Jackson viewed patriotism as a fundamental duty of every citizen. He believed that individuals should honor and protect their country, recognizing the mutual benefits of this commitment. There are no necessary evils in government. Its evils exist only in its abuses. Jackson argued that government itself is not inherently evil, but abuses of power and corruption within government are what cause harm. The wisdom of man never yet contrived a system of taxation that would operate with perfect equality. Jackson acknowledged the inherent challenges in creating a fair tax system, recognizing that perfect equality in taxation is an ideal rather than a practical reality. Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action arrives, stop thinking and go in. Jackson valued careful consideration and planning, but he also believed in decisive action once a decision was made. Hesitation in moments of action can be detrimental. I have always been afraid of banks. Reflecting his distrust of financial institutions, Jackson feared that banks could wield too much power and influence, potentially destabilizing the economy and society. Peace, above all things, is to be desired, but blood must sometimes be spilled to obtain it on equitable and lasting terms. Jackson preferred peace, but recognized that sometimes conflict and sacrifice are necessary to achieve a just and enduring peace. These quotes from Andrew Jackson are in the public domain, as they were spoken or written in the 19th century. They reflect his values of courage, duty, patriotism, and skepticism towards corruption and concentrated power.